Okay, this video will show you how to draw parts of the light box. This will be the box end and the box end with groove. First thing you do is you're going to launch Autodesk Inventor. And then when you get into here, we are always drawing part files to start with. So you always go to New, Standard, IPT. It's a part file. Once you get into here, using your booklets, you're going to draw the parts based off the sizes there. So what we do is we sketch it out. We're going to measure it or constrain it, and then we'll extrude it and save it. So the first thing we want to do for the box end is a rectangle. So we'll use the rectangle tool and we'll sketch that out. So you just click, drag, and click. If you right click, you can go to General Dimension, or you can use this dimension button up here. To dimension, you just click on the line you want to dimension. It'll turn red. Click on it, drag it up, and click until this edit dimension box. You have to click on the number. And that number right there is 3 inches. So we click 3, and you can click the check mark. If it happens to go off your paper, just click the front button to zoom out. And then we want to dimension the height. So we click on the side, drag it out, and click until the edit dimension box comes up, and type 2. Now we have sketched it and we've constrained it, and all we have to do is give it our length, or our depth. So you're going to finish sketch, and at this point you're going to extrude. Now it already filled in because there's only one object here, and the distance, if this box doesn't show up here, it's like this. You can click down and it'll show up. There's a distance button right here, and the distance is 0.75. And then you click OK. If you click over here on the Viewcube where the house button is, you can put it into a 3-dimensional or isometric view. And then if you go up to the default button, we're going to make these out of oak. So if we go down to wood and oak, it's actually white oak. That's what we're going to use. Okay. This is all done. That's the box end. So what we'll do is we'll go out to iPro. You're going to go Save, and you're going to go into your class CME, Rogers, try 3, and then whatever hour you're in, and then find your name, and you will type in down here in the file name box, box end. Now, we've saved that, and if you look at your packet, the box end with groove is exactly the same, except it has a groove in the bottom. So instead of redrawing this, we're just going to do Save As. So we're going to go to iPro, we're going to go to Save As, and you should be in your folder again. If not, find your folder. And we already have box end here, so we're going to come down to the file name, and we're type with groove. Now you have 2 versions that show up. One's a box end and one's box end with groove. And now you can see up here it said box end with groove, and it may show up right here. Now this is the new one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip to the front view, and I'm going to you can zoom in so you can see a little bit. But what we're going to do is we need a sketch on here where you need to put a notch in. So to do that, we're going to create 2D sketch, and you click on where you want to create it. So we're going to click on this surface. Now you get your grid back, you get your drawing tools back, and what you want to do is click line, and somewhere, it doesn't have to be in the middle, but you want to click so it touches the line down here, go straight up, straight over, and straight down where it connects to the line. If you happen to do this, you can right click, cancel, and you can go up to the vertical constraint button and click on that line. It will make it vertical. Okay? Now we have to dimension that, so we're going to dimension. The height of this little notch is 1/4 inch, so we click on the line, drag it over, type in a 0.25, and we're going to do the height of it, 0.25. Okay, so that's our notch. And the only other thing we have to do is we have to get it so it's centered in here. So to dimension that, this is a different way to dimension. We want to know how far it is from this left line to this left line. So instead of just clicking the line, if you see that it's going to go all the way across, we have to go point to point. So I'm going to click here after we're on dimension. Click, drag it over, and when I get to this other line, I'm going to click on it, and then I can bring it down. And then I can double click. And that is 1.375. And so that'll give you space from here to here. Now that notch is in the center of the block. Now you just finish sketch. We're going to go back to extrude, and we want to extrude this piece here. So we're going to click on the little piece. Now if you look at the home view, it extrudes out. We don't want it to come out, we want it to cut. So you're going to go to this little button that looks like a printer. You're going to click cut, and where it says distance, you're going to click the drop down and click all. When you click OK, now you have a hole in here, and if you rotate it around, you see that it goes all the way through. Okay. So when you're done with that, then you're just going to go up, File, Save. And this is box end with groove.